Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing on this amazing Tuesday morning? How are you guys doing? Um, I don't know what we got going on. It's sunny and overcasty. It's a little bit of everything today. So how's it where you guys are? First of all, we are going to be talking about Etsy today. So Tiffany has suggested that I do something on Etsy and SEO. And so today we're going to work through Etsy and SEO. I mean Etsy and AI, not SEO, but and using Chat GPT to maximize your results doing Etsy. So I know Michi also had a question about Etsy. She wanted to sell more on Etsy, and this again, this is not my specialty. This is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I researched, and this is information that I'm sharing with you guys. And as always, when anybody give you any information, make sure you try it out, test it, and see if it works for you before you say it's tried and true or it doesn't work at all. Make sure you try it on your own. Don't just take my word for it. So with that being said, everybody, good morning again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see who's in the building. Good morning, Linda. Linda says, good morning. I am blessed, focused, and prepared to face my day. Come on. Come on, Miss Betty Rose is second today. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, all. I am blessed and in command of my destiny. Absolutely, absolutely. Good morning, Tiffany. Tiffany says she's blessed and highly favored. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Miss Lois. She says, I am blessed. Good morning, Patricia. Patricia's in the building. Good morning, Deltra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Naomi. I'm awake, alive, and blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Patricia K says, beautiful risings. Happy Tuesday. Feels so good and high energy. I just planted some veggies. Yes, come on, veggies. I just planted some veggies and herbs. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for your amazingness. Thank you. I have videos up soon. Okay, you'll have videos up soon. Got you. Good morning, Chantel. Good morning. I see that you was up at 4:30 this morning. Come on, 4:30, sister. Come on, let's get it. Let's go. So, with that being said, checking up on everybody. I want to know, first of all, you have to get the book Psycho Cybernetics. That is the read that we are doing right now. I am going to make sure everybody has the book before I commit to saying read whatever chapters, because if everybody doesn't have it, I don't want to just go on ahead. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, please get the book Psycho Cybernetics. It can be found on Audible at Amazon. You could get it from I think it's Thrift Books for $4.95. You can get it, you can listen to it for free on YouTube. Like, this book is easily accessible to everybody in whatever form you need to listen to this book or read this book. It is easily accessible. I think everybody who is in business, anybody, period. I just think it's beneficial for anybody who needs a clear mental picture of themselves or their future selves. I think this book is going to definitely shift your mindset, is definitely going to get your thoughts in order and help you to get a clearer vision of you, right? And what you want to do and what you want to become and who you want to become. So Psycho Cybernetics is definitely the book. Please, everybody, please, and thank you. Go and get the book. Tomorrow when I come on, hopefully everybody has the book, and hopefully everybody starts listening to this book. This book is something that I also told my son. Oh, cousin is here. She said that she's at the dentist. This is something that I'm telling my son to listen to, because my son just re-injured his ankle. Remember, you guys, I was telling you that he re-injured his ankle. And so this is something that he needs to listen to, because in the book is saying that, like, musicians and golfers and athletes, they are, they have a clear mental picture in their head as to the results that they want. Like a golfer hitting the right swing, picking the right club, hitting it at a certain angle. And so they're visualizing the way that it would happen. And so you guys can do the same thing with your success. And I want my son to do the same thing with his healing of his ankle. I just want him to see himself as his ankle being really strong, stronger than ever. I want him to, not me, I wouldn't want to see him. I mean, I do, but for him to create the mental picture. I want him to visualize himself as playing in the game and doing the things he want to do, and being able to move the way he wants, because he's really quick on his feet, just moving the way he wants to move and things like that, and just visualizing that, so that when it is, when it's time for it to actually happen, it's going to happen in the manner in which he's envisioned it to be. And so is the same with everybody with success in your business, and just your future self as well. They were also saying, you know, playing musicians to have mental images of themselves playing. And so it's more or less about listening and playing as you hear it, as opposed to trying to read the sheet music. And so they have a mental picture in their head of themselves playing it, and the sounds and the way that it will happen. And so, this book, I'm telling you, is amazing. Like, when I got to the sports part, I sent the link to my son out immediately. Like, you need to be listening to this book. You need to start envisioning yourself as, because right now I know he is feeling a little down on himself. This is the second time that he's injured the same ankle. And he has rod and screws and all of that in place to hold it. And so in order for him to play, he is going to have to get his mind together, because he can't favor that ankle. He can't baby that ankle, right? Because he's got to play. And so he has to be able to see himself and see his ankle as being strong, and seeing himself as being able to move around and do the things that he want to do. And so I recommend this book. I definitely, is on the book list. You guys, if you're in Honor Society, it is the second book that I recommended. You guys make sure that you get this book. Okay. And so let me get back into the comments, because this is going to be a good one today. Let me see. Yes, I was. Yep. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, Patricia K. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. She says, I am blessed. Good morning, Michi. I'm late, but you're right on time. Today we are talking about Etsy. And again, I am not a professional on Etsy. I am not an expert on Etsy. This is just as a result of my research and my understanding, and also a little bit about my experience about being an Etsy seller. So today we're going to talk about that. So Cousin said, everybody hit that thumbs up button. You already know what to do when you come in here. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit it. What's the number that we have, somebody? What number do we have on YouTube? Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel is my moderator for today, because Cousin is at the dentist. And so she is the moderator. So you guys, if I miss something, she's going to pick it up and she's going to let me know. Let me see. Patricia K says, yes, yes, and yes, this book is freaking amazing, in all caps. And that is for sure the truth. Sorry. I'm like, is that water running or is that rain? Got a little nervous. All right. So good morning, Aaron. Aaron is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Let me tell you, Aaron, are you going to sell this? Because this lotion is life. I love it. First of all, it has my favorite scent. It's called Cashmere Skin. It smells so good. So I have that on my hands right now. I have it on my hands right now. I just missed the book. Can someone put the name of the book in the chat? It is called Psycho-Cybernetics. Psycho-Cybernetics. Let me see. Yes, I started listening to this book. Oh, wait. Sorry. Let me get that off. Yes, I started listening to this book. One thing I took from it was, you can't put positive thinking with old habits. Absolutely not. Come on, Yolanda. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna sell it good. I'm late. Everybody who's saying they're late, you're not really late. We ain't even get started yet. I'm late. Good morning. Can you kindly share the name of the book again? Gotta redo the packaging. Yes, chef. The book is called Psycho-Cybernetics. Psycho-Cybernetics. I am listening to it on YouTube. You can get it on Audible. You can get it on you can get it in physical form. However however you absorb information is totally up to you. I absorb my information audible or through audio, but some people need to read. So it's totally up to you. And again, you can listen to it as you're going throughout your day. Doesn't necessarily, you don't have to stop everything you're doing to listen to this book. And it's by Maxwell Maltz. Maxwell Maltz. I'm going to put it in the chat again. I should have probably already had that link there, but I don't. So let me put it here. All right. And if you want to listen to it for free on YouTube, which I am doing myself, I'm listening to it on YouTube. Psycho Cybernetics audiobook. All right. And this is the link. On YouTube. All right, so let me know if you guys can click those links and let me know if you can access them, if they work. I put oh, okay. Thank you, Chantel. She put the YouTube link in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, what did you say? Psychocyber. Oh, yes, yes. Psycho-Cybernetics. Everybody, please and thank you. Let's get the book. Okay, so how many of you guys are selling on Etsy? Put ones in the chat. Put ones in the chat if you're selling on Etsy. Put two if you're not. Put ones in the chat if you're selling on Etsy. Put twos in the chat if you are not. Now, if you have been with me for quite some time, I always tell you that I think it is important for especially new business owners, new entrepreneurs. I think that is important for you to maybe experience Etsy as well as experience your own website. The reason why I say experience Etsy as well as experience your own website is because your own website, you are responsible for bringing the traffic to your website, right? You have to find your people. You have to bring your people. You have to encourage your people to buy. You have to keep up with your people. You have to maintain your people. You have to do all of that. You have to nurture your people in order for them to buy from your website, right? If you're on a platform like Etsy, Etsy already has built-in customers. They have built-in people that are automatically looking for a thing, and they may be looking for the thing that you have. And so if they're automatically looking for something and they already have customers, then I say, you can do both. You don't have to pick one or the other. I think you can do both because you have access to the customers that are already there on Etsy, that are already looking to shop for your thing there, and you don't have to go out and looking for them. You just have to be creative with your keywords and your searches and and your descriptions and your photos and things like that, but they're already there, right? And so I suggest that everybody do have both, right? Because both is going to be beneficial for you. Right. So let me see what everybody is saying. Mostly everybody has Etsy. A few do not. Used to sell there though. I did 2 years ago. I might go back to selling. And let me tell you another thing that is really good for you to do during the holidays. Etsy is going to be a good place for you to be. Etsy is going to be a good place for you to be because people are searching for handmade products on Etsy for holidays, for Mother's Day, for gifts, for bridal showers, for baby showers, for favors, for Christmas, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day, for Easter. They're looking for gifts on these holidays, right? I'm not saying that you don't have the traffic, but if you're new to business, your website does not have that kind of traffic. And so why not utilize Etsy's platform so that you can leverage your business and sell your products there, right? And so I think that everybody should definitely have an Etsy shop. Again, for all holidays, for all favors, for all things, people are there. If you're looking for a custom-made bridal shower gift, will you be my bridesmaid gift? Will you be my groomsman gift? Would you be any of those things? People are looking for those things. You could create a box of your miniature products, put it in a box, and you can customize it. Customized products are huge on Etsy, right? Because people are they're handmade, they're makers, and they can customize these products to whatever whatever event. They can customize they could personalize it, they could change the packaging, they could change the colors so that it can fit whatever occasion that somebody else is doing. And so Etsy is beneficial in that way, right? So I want everybody to consider going to Etsy, right? Again, because people are searching for certain things. And especially if they're looking for a gift, and if they're looking for a handmade gift, their number one place to go is going to be Etsy, right? It's super easy to set up, super easy. Right. Okay. So let me go back into the questions and see what you guys are saying so far. I missed the old Art Fire, but I believe Etsy acquired them years back. Unfortunately, got you. I just bought the book because you told me to. Hey, somebody need to cut me a check. I guess I'll read what it is. Got you. Holidays are huge. They are. Actually about now. Okay. Is it easy? Yes. Okay, so I have a friend. She is I have a couple of friends that sell on Etsy. Huge Etsy sellers. Huge. And the thing about them is that they are not were because she's still there. They're still there, consistent with their Etsy sales. Now, one thing about Etsy, good morning, Cheryl. One thing about Etsy, people would say, oh, well, you can't take your email contacts with you, that your emails are owned by Etsy. But if you think creatively, you will be able to take your customers from Etsy and bring them over and sign them up on your email marketing. So they can be a part of your email list. I'm going to get to that later on in this live, but you'll be able to creatively create an email marketing list that you can send them a welcome email with a discount code. That way you can retain their email information so that if you decide that you no longer want to be a seller on Etsy and you just want to focus on your website, you can still speak to those people. So I found a way. Again, this is me just finding out information. Don't hold me to anything. Test and try these things for yourself. But I definitely did my research, and I'm definitely going to be applying most of the things that I put in this put into this live into my own shop. Right? So yes, it's not hard. There's a step-by-step instructions on it. It's super, super easy. I'm going back to Etsy. This is confirmation. I'm telling you, why not show, like, we just think we need to be isolated one space. No, we don't need to be isolated in one space. If you don't want to sell wholesale, that's cool, right? But why not show up in all of the platforms that you can selling your thing? Right? And so that is what we are going to be discussing today. So with Etsy, you can use, we are on this whole AI thing. And so you can use AI, but the thing with AI is it may have outdated information as far as like the fees and stuff like that. There may be some information that AI have not yet grasped onto. And so you're going to have to manually go in and do the work and check out information. It's not going to do research for you. There's some things that you could suggest, like your keywords and things like that. You can suggest those things, but you also want to check those keywords and see if they're popular and see if they're searching, people are searching these keywords before you just take AI's or chat GPT's word for it. You want to make sure that you research that, right? Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm telling y'all, try it. Following up and thanking and including thank you notes and messages with my website has brought a lot of Etsy traffic to my site. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. And also you could use AI to do thank you follow-ups or I see you left something in your cart kind of thing. You can use AI to target those, not target them, but you could use AI to generate the wording that you want to say, just in case you are stuck on it and you don't want to sound like a generic, hey, you forgot something in your cart. If you want to personalize it and make it sound like, your thing, like, hey, babes, what's going on? I just wanted to let you know, girl, you left something in your cart. And if you want to let me know, because we got it waiting for you, but da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But make it sound like it is in your own voice, because that's going to make people feel connected. It's going to make people feel like they're, oh, yeah, girl, you know what? I did leave something in my cart. Let me go back. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, oops, you left something in your cart. Your cart expires in a day, like boring and corny. So you want to make sure that you are personalizing everything. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we are talking about Etsy. Okay, so let me look into my notes and let me see. So before even going into using AI, you want to kind of like set your goals and see what it is that you want to accomplish on Etsy. How much work are you willing to put into your Etsy? Because, you can't just throw your product up there and think that everything is going to work. It is not. There's some work that has to be done. There's some work that has to be done with your photos. There's some work that has to be done with your descriptions. There's some work that has to be done with your keywords, and also if you want to advertise, how you're going to advertise, what social media platforms are you going to show up on? Are you sending people to your Etsy shop? Like, there's some things that you have to like figure out before you even just throw your stuff up there, right? And so setting your goals and knowing, okay, well, I want to have 5 sales by this time. This is what I'm going to do to get 5 sales. I'm going to spend $2 a day on promo and see if that works for me. If the $2 a day work for me and I get 5 sales before then I'm going to extend that to maybe $5 a day. Or, however you want to work it out, that's how you do it. But set some goals for what you want with what kind of results you want from your Etsy shop. And I don't want to say set realistic goals, because I hate when people tell me be realistic. I want you to set goals that you have to work for. Set goals that's not so easy. Getting a sale in a month might be too easy. You might want to, stretch it a little bit more and see how far you want to, how far you're willing to go. Or maybe test the waters and see, oh, okay, I did a sale in a week. Oh, okay, so let me try to do 5 sales in a week. Let me see what I did that worked so I can do more of that. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Why does my nose feel like it's running? And I don't have no tissue. I'm sitting here looking like Roscoe. Listen, I'm about to pause y'all and be right back because I got to clear my nose. I don't even know how to pause y'all, but I'm going. I'll be right back, y'all. Nikki, did you just run out of the shot and cover the camera? Yes, I did. Did I run downstairs to get tissue so I could clean my nose? Yes, again, I did. Now I'm out of breath. Chantel said, talk amongst yourselves. Yes, yes, and yes. All right. It's like hot, it's cold, it's everything. I need to catch my breath. Whew. Whew. What are y'all doing? No. All right, let me see. Right? I say my kids be looking like Roscoe with their noses running. That's what I felt like. I felt like Roscoe. All right, that's not. I'm like, ooh, that's not. Okay, so it's highlight. All right. So let's get back. So setting your goals. So make sure you set goals that are stretchable. That's first of all. Next, you want to have good descriptions. Now, in your descriptions, you also want to use keywords because people are going to be searching these terms. So you could use AI to find good keywords. Good morning, Barbara, and welcome, welcome, welcome. So you could use AI to give you great descriptions, right? And you could also use it to say what features your product has. You can also use your target market, right, to find these to explain your product. So you could use AI for your descriptions, and you could also use AI for your keywords again, but you want to check and see how popular those keywords are before you go ahead and try that out, right? So let me see what else I have in my notes. Um, and And another thing that you can do is you can check your stats on your keywords. So you can see what keywords are working for you, and you can see what keywords are not working for you. And whatever's not working for you, remove. And then you can try something else and see if that thing works for you. You can, I'm going to share my screen and somebody tell me what you do. And then we're going to look at a popular, we're going to look at one of the more popular stores. Whatever store populates first, that's the one we are going to use. My video was blurry, but that's the one we're going to use. So let me first get to Etsy. Go to Etsy, and I am going to somebody give me their business, and we're going to look them up. And not your business per se, but just the type of things that you do. See, like if you're a candle maker, you don't want to just put your name of your candle up, right? Because if you just put your name of your candle up, people don't know what that means. So let's say you had a candle named Cashmere Skin, and it says Cashmere Skin soy lotion, right? Let's say, or soy candle, right? And it says just that. That doesn't tell me anything, right? People are getting very creative with their description. People are getting really creative with their product name, because they're putting the keywords in the product name so that when somebody is searching for that thing automatically populates and it automatically comes up. And so that is one of the first things that you see. So if somebody is seeking a soy candle that doesn't give you headaches, you could put that in your product description so that immediately your person knows. They don't have to read your description to know. They don't have to go into your description to see that, oh, our candles have fragrance oils that don't give you headaches, and we selected. You put that in your description, in your product title, and people will be able to immediately see it. It's going to allow them to click on your product, and when they click on their product, then they can get further information about you. But you want to use those keywords and start putting them in your product description, and don't just make it say, oh, Cashmere Skin soy candle, right? Because that may or may not work for you, but people are definitely reading certain things. So I'm going to look, I seen somebody say creative bath products. So I'm going to put creative bath products in. And I also want, before I put that in, I also want to say, we think as makers. We need to not think as makers when we are putting our stuff up on Etsy. We need to think like consumers. We need to think about our customers. What would they type in the search bar? Right? They might not type bubbly bath bombs in the search bar. They might be saying bath bombs for boys, or they might be saying bubble baths for birthday parties. I don't know, something like that, but they may be saying something. So you want to think about what your customers might be putting in the search bar, as opposed to being an artist and putting the things that, well, this is important. They should know this. This is the name of my product. They should know this. That's not going to get your product to sell. So you got to make sure that you are using words that they would search for. So let's put creative bath products in. This is from Yolanda. Yes, you guys can see that. Okay. So creative bath products. So the first thing that comes up, let's see. So this person only has one. Oh, this is a how to make your own. All right. So this is a star seller here. Right? And you see how they have milk bath, Valentine's Day bath. This is what they have. This is how people are going to find it, right? They have 1.9K. 1.9K. And then the rest of this is basically recipes, right? So let's see what this person is saying. So they have everything right there in the product description. In the product title, right? So you see it's a milk bath for Valentine's Day. So if anybody's searching for a product for Valentine's Day for the bath, this is definitely a thing, a romantic getaway kind of thing. Definitely there. Natural milk baths for those people who love milk baths. Natural bath products for those people who love bath and body products. Valentine's Day gifts for her, self-care gifts. Do you see how all of this is in the right here, right? And so then it goes into select the scent. Then you could select an option if you wanted roses or whatever. But this is how they have it. You want to make sure that that's how you come across. So when people are searching for you, they will find you. They will find you. And so you can also go into their description to see what they're saying. Look at their pictures. What about their pictures? Is making everybody click this link? What about their pictures that's making everybody want to buy this? So looking at this, they have pretty decent pictures, right? The pictures are really nice, clear, crisp. You get to see the product. They give you the little flower in it to give you some ambiance. They show you what the product looks like, and it also gives you reviews right here. So if you're selling on Etsy and your pictures are not clear, you're not giving options, you're not showing what the product looks like, you're not showing like people, you know, social proof of people actually using this product, then that may stop a sale, right? So you want to make sure that you are including these things in your selling. Right? So let's go down and see what they have in the description. They give you a picture, right? They paint a picture for you. Get ready for a bathing experience that will leave you hydrated, moisturized, and smooth to touch. This milk bath contains all ingredients needed for a relaxing and fragrant bathing experience. They tell you that there's scent options. They tell you how to use it. They also give you the ingredients. They tell you how long it takes. They tell you how much is in there, and they also, you know, give links for the other stuff. So where else you can buy more products from them, their policies, you can email them. And then let's see. Yeah, so those are very beneficial for you guys. Also, check out what they're saying in the reviews, right? So you want to look at their reviews and see what people are saying so that you can also use that in your wording, because clearly it's something that is important to them. So it smells just like rose. I expected a bee to fly out of the bottle. Definitely would recommend. So you could even use that in your description, right? Like imagine roses, and you know, I can't think about roses and bees, but you know, add something to that extent. So let's go back and see. Let me see what I'm missing. All right, so let's go back and let's find another one. Let's look up, let's look up Creative Bath Products. Is way too broad because Creative Bath Products gave me recipes. All of these are recipes. Two Wild Hairs, DIY shop. Okay, so here's some bath bombs, but these are like generic bath bombs. But let's look. Let's find somebody who has a lot. So this person is a star seller. Let's see what they have. Oh, look, this one has 28.8K. And so in this, it says, I hope this smells better than all the shit I put you through. These are the types of names. These are funny. And it says funny Mother's Day gifts. Now, remember, on Etsy, you could change these things for the holidays. So if it's Mother's Day, put Mother's Day. If it changes in it's Father's Day, change it and put Father's Day. If it changes in it's Easter, put Easter. Like you can change these names all day long, right? You can change it all day long. I don't need you. Right? And so this is simple, easy peasy. It's in a regular Ziploc bag, and it just has funny, creative names. People like this, right? It shows you how to use this product. So people know what to expect when they get it. They know it's going to be a foaming bath and by a bath salt or bath bomb. It's a bath bomb, excuse me. It's going to be a foamy bath bomb when they receive it. And so they're going, if they want a foaming bath bomb, guess what? They got one. And you could even pair this with the salts, or you can have the bath bomb. Right? It shows you that it changed the watercolors. Look at that. Oh, if that's important to you, guess what? We got you. You know, and so it also shows you what the product looks like. So not only is it showing you it in the bag, it's showing you what it looks like outside of the bag. Right? So if you want to answer all the questions that anybody has before they even ask you, right? So all the things that you think that somebody will want to know, size, feel, scent, color, all that, all the things that you think that they will want to know, you want to give them beforehand, right? And so there she gives you the ingredients and everything right there. And so you have all of this, and then again, read their reviews and see what people are saying about them, see what people are liking, see if they're leaving pictures, see what they're doing, right? And so it tells you, it gives you a description. It tells you that it's made with eco glitter. So if you don't want plastic glitter, this is going to be great for you. It tells you that it's natural, dye-free, glitter-free, chemical-free. So if that's important to you, again, that is there. How are you guys listing your products? That may be, you know what I'm saying? This is going to help in your success on being a seller on Etsy, right? So let me get out of this one and see somebody else. Keywords, write that down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Custom tumblers, t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, sweatshirts, car decals. Let's put up custom tumblers and tees. Custom, oops. Custom tumblers and dang, t-shirts. Now let's see who pops up. So this one is custom ready. So if you want to be custom, look what they did. Custom ready to press sublimation, transfers, blah, blah, blah. All of that. Maybe that's what you need to put in the product description, right? They have over 37,000 sales, right? Somebody says 12 out of 10 would recommend. I was making mugs for my whole company and didn't have a sublimation printer. Naturally waited until last minute to order the prints and was nervous that I wouldn't get them in time. The seller was incredible in getting my order completed and shipped ASAP. I got the order in like 2 days and the mugs turned out great. We'll definitely be ordering again. Now that review can give you information like, oh, okay, maybe I could sell quicker. And if you do sell quicker, if your turnaround time is quick, then you also want to make sure that that's something that's in the title, right? That your turnaround time is quick. You need something in a hurry, 2-day turnaround time, 3-day turnaround time. That's going to be the thing that separates you from other businesses. I know when I was searching for bath bomb molds, there were some 3D molds that I wanted to get and they were really nice, but then there was a seller who said you'll get your mold in 2 days or ships out within 2 days. And I was like, I immediately went to them because the other seller was sending it out in 3 to 7 business days. So I automatically went with the 2 days. I automatically clicked the 2-day seller because, you know, I wanted to see what the 2-day seller had. I needed to have them in, I wanted to have them in, sorry, I just got a text message. I wanted to have them immediately and I couldn't get them quick enough. So, you know, if I did the 3 to 7 business days, so I went with the 2-day thing. So these are things that you can think about to enhance your product descriptions and enhance your listings. Let me see. Everybody seems happy with their prints. So there's something you could say is good quality prints. You use the best quality paper. All of that stuff can be in your description. If it's a digital download or whatever, all of that stuff can be right here in your description. Let's see. Let's go back. All right. So let me see. Let's find somebody who has a lot. And this is what I suggest that everybody do. Check and see who is in your niche and see what they're doing and see what they're selling and see what people are saying and see why they're so popular and work with that. Work with that. What? You can't see my screen? Think like a consumer, not a maker. Yeah, we can't see it. Oh, y'all can't see my screen? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. When I changed my screen, when I clicked it, I thought that my Etsy clicked it, but it didn't. It didn't. Let me remove this one and add the other one. Here we go. Not that one. All right. Okay. So you guys can see this one, right? No, you can't, but you can now. Let me see. Good Grand Rising, Tina. Grand Rising. Okay, so you guys can see this screen, right? I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, so is this better? Good morning, Jasmine. We don't see it. All right, everybody, put ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can see this. We're talking about Etsy. We're talking about selling on Etsy and also AI. We still can't see it. We are only seeing the first product page. Okay, got you, got you, got you. I was hoping she sees our message before she went to the next one. We can't see. Okay, so tell me which one you want me to go back to, and I will go back. She's on another page other than what's showing. No, gotta switch the screen. All right. Yes, I did. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay, so we can see it. All right. All right. So, okay, so I will go back. But on this one, we have the monogram shirt, right? And so in here, if you're looking for a monogram tee, it's right here in the title, right? Monogram sunflower design on premium tee. And it even puts a tumbler in here in the title. So just in case you wanted a tumbler, it's in here. You have four color tee, you have four tee color shirt, four tee color choices, and it's even for plus sizes, and it's a great gift. All of this information is in the title. Right? Good morning, Kay. All this information is in the title, right? So if you're searching for something, it's all right here. I don't have to go through your entire shop to I don't have to go through your entire shop to look and see if you have these things. So now you have it in the title. I can go and say, "Oh, I was looking for a tumbler too." There it is, right? And so in here, let's see what the comments are saying in this one. Yes, I will. Love this shirt. The monogram is so pretty. I love the color blue and fit of this shirt. It's perfect on casual days. As a teacher, highly recommended. You could use great for teachers gifts, especially when it's back to school or end of school. You want to give your teacher a gift. You want to check your comments. No one can see your screen right now. I just did. I just did. I fixed it. You busting here like the police. I got 5 minutes. Whoever sent that message through the pipeline, it went through everybody. Everybody about the screen. Sean yelled it to me. My son just busted in the room and told me, and cousin just put it across the street or across the screen. It came through the pipeline. All right. So you could use this definitely for as teachers gifts. You can definitely put that there. That's something that people are going to there a lot of the times we're looking for great teachers gifts, right? That can be something that you're using in your title description or in your title and also in the description and also in the keywords. It's great for teachers gifts, right? Let's see. The initial does not show up well. Somebody said that the initial does not show up well on Columbia blue shirt. So I do not recommend that color. So then you could say that your colors are vivid, that they show up on any color shirt. Those are things that you could use that is going to make people say, haha, I need to purchase from you. So make sure that you're reading their reviews and seeing what you could utilize from their reviews to add into your product description and also into your search. Right? So now let's look up, and I'm gonna keep it right here. Candles for moms. Right? It's not a popular thing because I had to fill the whole thing in. But let's see. Well, there's a bunch of these here. They all say moms. So candles for moms. Mother's Day is going to be especially important for you, Tiffany. I feel like I am doing palm reading or something. But Mother's Day is going to be very important to you, right? Because you put Mother's Day gifts, busy moms, tired moms, you know, um, deserving wife. So all those type of things you can put in. So let's see, let's find somebody who has a lot of sales. So this person right here has 16.4K, right? And I clicked it and you guys can't see it. All right. Let's do it again. I don't know why it's not going to the screens that I go to. Okay. Tell me if you guys can see that. Okay, you can. All right. So on this one here, it says custom Mother's Day gift, happy Mother's Day, candle, Mother's Day gifts, mom's birthday. They just got a whole bunch of random words in here. They're not even really separate. Custom Mother's Day gift, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day candle, Mother's Day gift, mom's birthday, gift funny, mom's candles, gifts for moms, mothers. All of that is right there. So think about, instead of you saying you have a candle that's called cashmere skin, instead of saying cashmere skin, you're going to put more keywords, more things that people would be searching for in your product title. Yes. And also you're going to be putting it in your description. You want to tell them exactly what they're getting. You want them to know exactly how to use it, exactly how it was made, exactly what kind of fragrances you're using. Because remember, you don't want to confuse people. You confuse them, you lose them. And you don't want people to have to guess what kind of products that they're using, what kind of things that you're using. They want to know for sure. They want you to give them some assurance that what you say is going to be the truth, right? And so you can also tell them how to order. And remember, I said about collecting your email contacts. Hey, Lakeisha, Keisha, collecting your email contacts. You can also add the link in here. Do you see how you have how to order and it has this Etsy link? You could also put your link to your email marketing. So this is where you put all of the information. Again, answer every single question. True, need full descriptions. Absolutely. Make sure you answer every single question. Make sure that you give them, they don't have to question anything. Everything is here, right? You want to make sure everything is there. So with that being said, y'all, that is how you can use keywords in your title description. Also using keywords in your description, and also making sure that whatever people are searching for, think as they are, think as a customer, think as a consumer. Do not think of it as you making the product. You can't be so technical. You have to think about how a consumer is going to be searching for your products, right? And so you could use AI to come up with product descriptions for these specific subjects, for these specific keywords. And you can also use, let me see if I have it still up. And I knew that I was doing this for Tiffany, and so I am going to share another screen from copy.ai. Remove that one. And I'm going to show you what I put into the search so that I can find some keywords. And then I can take these keywords and I could put it in the search bar, and I can see what's most popular and see what's trending and see what people are purchasing, so that I know. So when I'm writing my descriptions, or when I'm writing my product titles, or when I'm doing my listings, I know exactly what keywords and things to use, because I know what people are searching for. Um, okay. Okay. Everbee is a good tool for researching competitors and looking up keywords for Etsy. I was using Marmalade, and it was okay. I didn't love it, but I also didn't give myself enough time to learn it. So yeah, Marmalade was another good one. And Everbee, I'm gonna look that up too. Let me write that down. Everbee. Okay, so this is what I did for Tiffany, because Tiffany was asking about Etsy. It shows you top performing keywords and listen. Is it a free thing, Jasmine? Okay, so I wrote in chat GPT, I wrote, think like a customer on Etsy and give me 10 of the best keywords for self-care candles for stay-at-home moms. And these are the keywords that it gave me. So aromatherapy candles, natural soy candles, relaxation candles, stress relief candles, meditation candles, essential oil candles, calming candles, mood enhancing candles. I know that Michelle, if Michelle is in here, if she's still in here, she uses essential oils for her candles. Mood enhancing candles, spa candles, mindfulness candles. So these are some keywords that you can use to search. These are some keywords that you could use to search. Is everybody following me so far? I know I was giving a lot of information and I was talking a lot, but let me know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. If you have any questions about anything, let me know right now so I can answer your questions. Is it everbee.com? Everbee Etsy. I see it. I can't remember how many you can do. Give me a sec. I'll find out. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. So let me take that off. All right. So another thing that, again, I didn't really go too much into AI, but that's one of the ways you could use AI. So you could say think like a customer, and those are things that customers will put into the chat. So put into the search bar. If it's bath and body products, if it's candles, if it's man candles, if it's massage candles, if it's candles with crystals in it, whatever that thing is. Nikki, for t-shirts, how would I display? On Etsy? Custom t-shirts. I'll say custom graphic tees. And let me see. All right, so I need to see the way that I could show my screen without it. Oh, I see. It just opens a tab. All right, so I see what I got to do. All right. All right, so I put custom graphic tees in the search, right? And so usually, not usually, but this is how they are popping up on Etsy, right? And so these are what do you call them? They're um mock pictures, right? And so you could input your own stuff here. And these are probably two. And so most of them have a little tide thing at the bottom. Let's see. Some are on a hanger. And again, this is something that you can get from like Creative Market. You can get this from, let me see, mock draft tees. I think, oh, Place It is definitely, you guys can see that, right? So Places is definitely one where you could get your mock-ups from. And you just place it. Oh, it's not allowing me to do it from here. I got to do something else. But Place It, you can definitely use them. It's free until it's just, I think you gotta, is it placeit.com? Placeit.net. So I think you can do it, use it for free for only a certain extent, but I don't know. I haven't used it for that, but it has the largest mock-up, the largest mock-up library. Oh, you got to go to Photoshop for most mock-ups, and Photoshop is not my blessing. Place It is a tool where you don't have to have it. Okay, wait. Mock-ups. Post accessories. You got to have Photoshop for most mock-ups. Oh, Place It is a tool where you don't have to have it. Yes. Because Photoshop is definitely not a thing that I'm great at. But if you want mock-ups for t-shirts, apparel, you could just put it in there and come up with, you'll have somebody wearing it. You don't necessarily have to have a photo shoot. So if you want mock-ups, you guys go to placeit.net. 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 Thank you so much, Jasmine, because I appreciate your insight. There you go. There you go. All right. So also another thing that you want to do is change your quantity. You want your quantity. Yeah, you may have 20 of one thing. Don't put 20. If you put 3 and under, it'll most likely highlight it and make it red so that people are like, oh my gosh, I got to see. It makes people think that everybody is buying these things. There's only 3 left. I need one of these things, right? So put 3 and under, and you, as I said, you can always go back in and you can always fix it, right? So adding 3 or less for your quantity. Everybody's keeping up with me? Everybody's keeping up with me? Change quantity to 3 or less. It will highlight it red. It will make your product listing pop and increase your click-through rate. Jasmine needs to do a class on Photoshop. Jasmine, you heard. There you go. Do a class on Photoshop because nobody likes it unless you're a graphic artist, because that thing is... I used to struggle with Photoshop. So another thing is you can also use Etsy to gather your customers, right? So again, if you have MailChimp, if you have whatever your email marketing is, whatever your platform is, you can automate an email to go to generate to them. So you can create a sign up form in your email platform and link the sign up form in your Etsy store, and you could put that in your announcement, in your shop announcements. You can also put it in your order confirmation. You can also put it on a blog if you have a blog, and you can have this link and they can sign up for your email, and with this sign up they'll get a discount or information or whatever it is that you want to give them, this way that you can retain the email contact list, and we don't have to say, okay, our emails are lost forever if they're on Etsy, because Etsy owns our customers, right? Because those are their customers. But we can utilize our email marketing so that we can send them a sign up form or send them information so that we can grab their email address. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes, Jasmine, get on that class. Yes. Everybody put ones in the chat. There she go. Everybody put ones in the chat if Jazz should do a Photoshop class. Ones in the chat. 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 If Jazz should do a Photoshop class, put it in the chat. All right, we already got 4, so that means absolutely. Absolutely get this Photoshop class popping. Okay, so before I get into anything else, because we're about to wrap it up. Whoa, we're about to wrap it up already. Every time I share my screen, this is happening. All right, so let me finish this real fast. We did that. We did that. Okay, long tail keywords, we'll pick that up tomorrow. But Jasmine, we're gonna close this out with you because we're gonna get this class, girl. What do you need to know about in Photoshop? You guys put it in the chat. What do you want to know about in Photoshop so that Jasmine can get a class that is structured around the things that you need so that you can get the information quick and easy, and you don't have to watch a 2 hours worth of video that you only needed 5 minutes of. So make sure that you guys put it in the chat. Jazz, there's so many ones. So I'm looking for the classes. I'm looking for the classes. You can use Photoshop for so much. What do y'all want to know how to do? Put it in the chat, y'all. Don't just say edit your photos. What do you want to know about? What do you want to know how to do in Photoshop? Post below. Kay said everything. Everything, 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 everything. What do you want to learn how to do in Photoshop? You guys put it in the chat so that Jasmine can get on it. Put it in the chat. And while we're waiting, I am going to type something in here and let's see. Long tail keywords. Long tail keywords for Etsy. Long tail keywords for Etsy. For candles. Soy candles. All right, so I was going to say the same thing Michelle said. Patricia says she wants product photos in Photoshop. Have a blessed day, Betty Rose. Have a blessed day. All right, so I put in long tail keywords for Etsy. I put long tail keywords for soy candles on Etsy. So this is an idea of what you can put in your keywords, in your titles, in your descriptions. Let me share this really fast. Okay, she says she's gonna prepare a class. Yes. Okay, Jasmine. So you know I'm gonna want one of those classes, right? So I'm gonna need the video too. Okay, so here's some long tail keywords for soy candles on Etsy. Hand-poured soy candles and unique scents. Eco-friendly soy candles with wooden wicks. Again, if you're looking for a wooden wick candle, guess what? I found it. You're looking for an eco-friendly suggestion to candles? Guess what? I found it. Soy wax candles and mason jars. If that's your aesthetic, you love boho chic, you love that farmer kind of look, then there you go. Shabby chic, there you go. Vegan soy candles with essential oils, custom soy candles for weddings and events, especially if somebody has an event. Soy candles and vintage teacups, organic soy candles with flower petals, soy candles with personalized labels, natural soy candles and reusable tins. These are things that you could use because people are searching for these type of things, and you actually answer all of their questions in your long tail keyword. So that's the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys. You could use Chat GPT for your long tail keywords. Jasmine says, I can definitely show how to edit product photos. I mostly use Lightroom for that, so maybe I can show my whole Lightroom to Photoshop workflow. Yep. I can also show y'all how to create your own mockups maybe. That's for sure. I think we should do. Definitely do the mock-ups, especially because, well, not for, everybody doesn't do it, but it'd be good, like how you did those jars, those candles, and the natural, I forgot what it was called, but the natural thing, the lotion, that type of thing. I think people definitely need that, especially if you want your pictures to look beautiful and amazing. So yes, and yes, Jasmine. So you guys ready for Jasmine's Photoshop class? Put some ones in the chat. You ready for this class? Put some ones in the chat. I don't know, I know she has a heavy workload, so we'll see when we can get it. But I'm excited for you guys because again, Photoshop, it is not my blessing. And I know that it is something that everybody could definitely utilize. So put some ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Hey, ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Yes, and yes. Thank you so much, Patricia K. So everybody, thank you so much. First of all, let me ask. How did you feel about today's live? Did you get better a better vision of what to do with your Etsy? Do you have some clarity about what direction to go in your Etsy shop? If you have an Etsy shop, is there some changes that you're going to make to your Etsy listings or listings, or to your keywords or anything like that? Is there anything that you got from today's class, or do you need for it to be in more depth? Do you need me to get some more information? What do you need? Let me know in the chat. If it was for you, if it was good, let me know. If it wasn't, then let me know too. Yes, I need to revamp mine. I'm with you, Michi. I need to revamp mine too. I need to revamp mine tremendously, tremendously. Let me know if this was beneficial to you. Again, if it worked for you, good. If it did not, also good. That way I know what works and what don't. And also, if you have not even considered selling on Etsy, this is the time for you to consider selling on Etsy. Again, you have two platforms, you have two options. You have one with the built-in customer system, and then you have yours that you have to bring your customers to. But utilize both. You don't have to choose one or the other. Use both. Use both. I have to watch the replay. I'm not getting the notifications. Let me log out and log back into Gmail. Okay, sounds like a plan. Miss Lloyd says I'm going to lessen my product numbers and I'm going to add some products. That's right. That's right. And you can also use Chat GPT for your product descriptions. You can also look up popular keywords, and then again, use that against putting it into the search bar and see what people are searching for and see what populates first, what comes up first. Excuse me. And what else? Your product descriptions, your titles, also your keywords, and make sure that you utilize your real estate, right? Because people are going to see the product title first. Utilize your real estate. Don't just call it the name of your thing. Make sure you put some benefits, or make sure that you put some, some things, some key, some reasons why they should purchase your thing, or whatever they may be looking for in the title. Right? Great session today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Focus on your benefits, long tail keywords. Also, one more thing, last thing. Do not create a long wall of words, right? You want to break that up, because people are not going to sit there and read a long wall of words. You have to break those up. The reason why we put emojis and certain things when we doing our captions is because it breaks up the wording, right? Not because people are dumb, but because people are going to skim and their eyes are going to get, gravitate to certain things. So you want to make sure that you break it up. And so if you'll break it up into bullet points or smaller paragraphs, or things like that, but do not have just a whole wall of information, just a wall of wording. Right? So you want to make sure that you break that up. And that is the last thing that I want to say, because again, people are going to skim. They're not going to skim if they feel like they're reading a page, from a book, right? So you want to break it up, small, concise points, right? So if you're giving benefits, if you're saying how to use it, if you're saying what it does, whatever, all those things should be broken down into smaller bite-sized chunks. Right? A smaller bite-sized chunk. So again, did you guys enjoy today's live? If you are watching the replay, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have not yet subscribed, I don't know what y'all waiting for. Please subscribe. I'm on the road to 100K. I'm almost at 20K. I need to speed it up because we are in month 5, and I need to at least get to 50K by June. So I can say I got the rest of the half, but we'll see. I'm gonna work things out, and I'm gonna fix my stuff and see what I could do and post more and get it together, because I again want to be at 100K. That's one of my goals. One of my goals is to be at 100K by the end of the year. So if you have not, I say all that to say, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and also share this video out with your friends and tell them come join us over here, because we popping. And so with that being said, I'm about to wrap this up. Join me Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Please make sure to share this video with a friend. Again, if you guys want something that I have not discussed yet, or you want me to go in further detail about Etsy, please post below and let me know, and I will get on it ASAPito. All right, great info from what I caught. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Don't forget, we got a class coming. We got a Photoshop class coming. So don't forget. forget. So everybody, y'all have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing week. And I will catch up with you guys in your stories as always. Make sure you following me on all social media platforms. We are Bubble Babes, Babez University everywhere. And just follow us and let us know how we doing. And that is it. That is it. I was like, what are you saying, Jasmine Haven? You haven't. Or you have it. One or the other. All right, everybody. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys spending your hour with me, your hour and 10 minutes with me, because I know that you could be doing anything else in the world, but you guys are sitting here with me. So I hope that this time that you invested into me, into this hour, into this information was something that was beneficial to you and something that you could use for later on in the future, something you could use for the rest of your life. And if it's something that you could use and somebody else can use it, make sure that you teach it to them or you share it with them so that you can reteach yourself. What else do I want to say? Oh, don't forget to get the book Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Again, I gave it to you physical form, audio book, free on YouTube. However you need to get it, get it. This book is powerful. You guys for sure need to read it. It is going to make a change in your life. It is going to make a change with how you think in your imagination. You definitely need this book. I haven't forgot about the photography class either. Come on, Jasmine. I got by the time next month comes, I should probably have like 4 classes from you. Four. I'll make that a part 2. Oh, okay, a 2-part class. Got you. More Etsy, please. Thank you. Okay, so we'll continue with Etsy tomorrow. So I will delve deeper into Etsy tomorrow. And also I may invite a guest to ask them questions and talk about their success on Etsy so that you can get more insight. So it's not just information that I got off the internet, but it's also going to be, or my little bit of experience, but it's also going to be somebody who has had wild success with Etsy. So with that being said, you guys, I appreciate you so much for joining me. You guys have an amazing day, and y'all make sure y'all stay on Jasmine about this Photoshop class so it can get done faster. No, I'm just joking. I know she's busy, so I'm just joking, Jasmine. Don't take me serious. I'm joking. All right, you guys. So yes, and yes. Everybody have an amazing day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.